Dave Boyle, and I'm quitting alcohol. So what a fucking harrowing fucking night it was. Literally, as soon as I finished this podcast last night, I was down. Diarrhea, vomiting, sweats, body aches, fucking bones, cold, fever. It was brutal. I don't know what it was. It couldn't have been food poisoning because my son got it as well. He started throwing up in the middle of the night too. I couldn't move, so I had to yell out to my wife to help him. And so she got no sleep. Then I got up to get some water, which was a Herculean effort. And that was about 4:30, and my daughter woke up at 4:30, so everyone was awake. Two of us were throwing up. My wife hadn't had any sleep. My daughter's chilling out, saying she's cold on the couch. It was chaos, and then I just had to take the day off work, and I've been in bed all fucking day today. This is the first time I've truly been out of bed today. I'm still feeling like absolute shit. Got a massive fucking headache. It seems to have been some sort of like gastro or something. I had a huge roast dinner. All that came up. My lunch came up. Everything. It was just fucking brutal. So I'm taking the day off tomorrow as well. I can't fucking go to work like this. I had no sleep last night. By the time it clicked over to 5:30, I was like, I've been up for 24 hours now. I've worked 12 of those hours and I've thrown up like 6 of those hours. This isn't good. And I've had a smattering of sleep here and there throughout the day, but nothing substantial, and I've just been so flat. The nausea and the diarrhea seems to have fucking passed. But I'm not feeling fucking 110, that's for sure. I spent a lot of time on fucking Twitter today. So Dick Cheney endorsed Kamala Harris, which is fucking capital W wild. Dick Cheney, one of the most despicable fucking cunts in American history, gave his seal of approval to Kamala Harris. Like, honestly, having Dick Cheney endorse you should be a toxic pill. There's no one anywhere in the entire world besides maybe like a room full of like Boeing and Halliburton and fucking, the cunts who are part of the industrial war complex who like him. He's one of the most vile cunts in history. And he came out endorsing Kamala Harris, which says a lot. First of all, she's a Democrat. She's meant to be a Democrat. He's meant to be a neocon Republican. And he's the war guy. If you want war, if you're going into war, if you're voting for war, Dick Cheney's your man. And he's endorsed Kamala Harris. And we all know she is close to retarded. So I can imagine, and we can all imagine, that if she gets in, we are getting into some serious fucking wars. Expect wars. The only reason Dick Cheney would endorse her is because of that. She's the war candidate. That's fucking wild. That's got to be the most toxic endorsement there is. Dick Cheney. And she said she's honored. I'm honored. I'm honored to have Dick Cheney endorse me. It's like, what? You mean the cunt who's responsible for millions upon millions of deaths? That cunt, you're honored. It's all getting very disgusting. I think I'm going to delete social media off my phone for a while. Twitter, Instagram, Facebook. I never use Facebook. And I barely use Instagram anymore. I'm flicking through Instagram a bit and I reply to messages. Instagram is my new messenger. I don't use Messenger much anymore. So I reply to messages on Instagram. I flick through it every now and then, but the bulk of my time is on Twitter. So I need to get rid of Twitter. That's the real insidious one now, because I'll say to myself, I'm here because I need to stay on top of the Bitcoin stuff. I need to know the little nuances of what's happening in the economy. I'm on it. But what I really do is just watch hours upon hours of street fights. I can't stop watching street fights. They're the best. But it's not the best use of time. So I think I'll just fucking wind it up. My friend Johnny Dorr said he deleted all his social media off his phone a few weeks back and he reckons it's great. So maybe I'll do a few weeks. I'll wait till Bitcoin starts ripping again. I'll wait till the Fed cuts rates 0.5% and we head into a fucking bull market, and then I'll delete it because I don't need to be hearing any shit on Twitter in a bull market. It's now that I need to be on Twitter just going, all right, what is happening? Why is everything down like 30, 40%? Why did it go up 10% today? What is happening? Anyway, I'm not going to work tomorrow. Hopefully I can get some sleep. I'm a little bit cooked still. So that'll fucking do it for tonight. And I'll see you at the fuck later.